Chandler Smith on the outside, Ben Rhodes on the inside. The round of 8 for the Gander trucks is green at Kansas. Sheldon Creed gave a push to Smith in that 51 truck and then jumped to the outside to make it 3 wide, coming off 2.
4 wide, 3 wide, trucks everywhere. And let's see how they do the first time into 3 and 4.
Chandler Smith's like, yeah, man, come on, Sheldon, give me that push. I want that push. Oh, don't bail out on me. And that's exactly what Creed did. Now he's battling Ben Rhodes for the lead of this race.
Sheldon Creed trying to go to the front, and they were nose to nose as they crossed the line. Ben Rhodes right there. Creed and Rhodes both.
Kansas for him to be for sure of what he's doing in 2021.
Good look at that 17 truck of Haley Deegan making her first Gander trucks start. I can't think of a driver that there's been as much anticipation and hype, and much of it well-deserved in recent years, than that young lady, Haley Deegan.
He's really starting to close in on our leader, Sheldon Creed, and if you look just ahead of Creed, the next truck to go a lap down is Colin Garrett. And right now, Haley Deegan is his biggest fan because she doesn't want him to go a lap down, hoping that she can get in the free pass position.
And there is Haley Deegan in that 17 truck as Creed goes around her.
I'll tell you, Chandler Smith was keeping Creed honest here at the end of stage 1, but Creed, he had a dominant truck in Vegas and won a bunch of stages there. He's doing the same thing right now, Vince.
Where did Chandler Smith go? He was right on his tailgate, and now he's falling way back. He didn't have a very good lap just then. Just by running the low line, that's what you got to do.
That, and you're going to get a big run. Trucks on the high side.
Caution is out, and you see why. It's a big one. Rafael Lassard is involved in that, and there's playoff driver Tyler Ankrum.
Man, that's a tough break. Hard hit. It's got the fuel line knocked off. That's where that fire's coming from.
And remember, Ankrum was involved in the accident last time here. The 24 of David Gravel was
that's a shame.
Heavily damaged.
That was the 75 truck of Parker Kligerman also receiving some damage. We just talked about all the positions he gained early in this race, and now he's going to have to figure out if they can make repairs to that 75 truck.
And again, that's that big draft down the back straightaway, big tailwind. Everybody's driving down in there with extra mile per hour on somewhat colder tires. It's a cool day there, and you got to get heat in your tires. And now that's what makes 3 and 4 so tough the first few laps.
Of all the drivers that were involved, this is really the one that is most significant, just in the sense that he is one of the playoff drivers still in the hunt for the championship. Tyler Ankrum, he came into this race today 8th out of 8 drivers, 16 points below the cut line. So he needed to move forward, not have this kind of an end to his day.
But he knows his fate now, Vince. He's got to go win one of these next 2 races if he wants to be a part of this championship battle.
And he will not want to come back to Kansas anymore. Remember, he had that tire issue and then eventually a brake issue on the Friday race here in July, and then involved in an accident on the Saturday race.
See, the 45 of Trevor Bayne lost a little momentum there. I don't know where this all started, but you can see to the bottom goes Crafton. Oh, Moffitt gets clipped, and they all wreck behind him. Anytime you lose momentum, Kurt, you can't really see what's going on ahead. It's going to cause issues.
And that is that whole convection of trucks. That was Bayne and Crafton on the outside, and then Lassard on the inside. When you're the inside truck that close to somebody, it's going to snap around most likely on you. And that's where Lassard had trouble hanging on the low groove through 3 and 4. Here you got just too many trucks in one spot, and then back here, these guys are all checking up, trying to figure out which way to go.
That's another wreck.
Completely separate. And here's Haley Deegan trying to navigate her way through.
Whoa.
Like beep, beep.
Oh.
That's the accordion effect of everybody trying to check up. But yeah, I mean, that's a great lesson to learn.
Yeah, Eckes and Chandler Smith running 3rd and 4th for Kyle Busch Motorsports. We've seen, as you see, Sheldon Creed take the green and white checkers for the stage 2 win.
Every point matters.
You could tell too, couldn't you?
They were after it. Now they got some issues.
And, some contact from that 18 and the 16.
Yeah, there's a couple guys that aren't too happy with each other right there. They were trying to dodge a lap truck, And now Austin Hill looks like he's got more damage than he expected.
I think we were trying to put a pick on a guy.
Hill, one of the championship contenders. Contact with Eckes at the end of stage 2. The second quick, there's not much difference, but they are right there, and Moffitt is not giving up. He's not going away quietly. Goes to the bottom and challenges his teammate for the lead.
A little side draft down the front straightaway. This is what it's all about. This is the playoff intensity. These boys aren't laying over. Let's see what we get here in 1 and 2. Moffitt to the inside. Zane Smith high. He kind of like let it go right there, but watch this run where Zane Smith's going to try to draft down the back straightaway.
Maybe a little bit.
Oh, no!
Zane Smith has to gather it
Hang on,
up.
everybody. He's wheeling it for all he's got. He's going to save it. No, he's around.
And the caution is out.
Wow.
I told you the intensity of the playoffs is that intense. That's why I'm here with you guys in the booth. I love watching this. Back and forth, trying to heat up their tires. They're going forward and back, trying to get the rear tires to hook up here for this launch. Right here is key. Let's go.
Moffitt on the inside, getting a big push from his teammate Sheldon Creed. NASCAR overtime at Kansas.
The outside lane was nowhere. None of them were assembled very well. And Moffitt and Creed take off. On the inside, he's sideways.
In fact, Moffitt got a little shove from the 51 of Chandler, or excuse me, Creed got a little shove from the 51 of Chandler Smith, and now Smith pulls up side by side for second while Moffitt has grabbed the advantage.
Austin Hill, who put on lefts, he's running fourth right now, looking to cut to the bottom. Is he going to have enough momentum to make a move?
Brett Moffitt coming to get the white flag here at Kansas.
Big draft by Sheldon Creed. He's closing in on Moffitt.
Moffitt is doing everything right. He's going to carve back down to the bottom, and he's going to move on up to try to block the air. Creed trying to cut underneath him. He's not going to get there.
And here comes Austin Hill. He's cleared those trucks. He's third.
But it's a 2-horse race right now as Brett Moffitt tries to hold off his teammate Sheldon Creed. Moffitt 4 times a runner-up, but he's going to open up the round of 8 with a win at Kansas.
Yeah,
he did it.
Great job. Way to go, Moffitt.
That was awesome. That was some intense racing right there.
All year long, he hasn't won a race, and now he's the first guy to be championship eligible. That is a great story.
Locked in to race for a championship at Phoenix. Those teammates raced each other hard.
They did. They were hard and clean. That was what was great about that. And Austin Hill comes back from that damage to put on lefts on an overtime finish, and he's P3. Great job.
Buddy, that's it. On to Phoenix. Yeah, nice job, guys. Woo!
Chad Norris, the crew chief on that 23, and as happy as Brett is to get that win, Chad's probably pretty happy to get that monkey off the back as well.
I got to tell you, and Kurt did an awesome job of explaining how intense that was and how important it is. And now Brett, after not winning all season long, they've got one race to be the champions.
You know what's so great about that last run is the 23 of Moffitt, the 21 of Zane Smith, and that race off of pit road when they were side by side. And when Moffitt cleared them, you're like, oh, that's going to be the clean air that it takes to win this. Then Zane came back and executed like a surgeon to run, not the high groove, but just below that high groove, made the pass for the lead, and then Moffitt, like he just put it all out, like elbows out, and went after every inch of the racetrack to get the lead back. And he's a very deserving winner right now. Great execution.
It has been more than a year since he last won. Go back to Canadian Tire Motorsports Park back in August of 2019. 24 starts in between. 14 drivers had won since Moffitt had last gone to victory lane, but he did it today. And boy, the stakes couldn't have been much higher. He will run for the championship early November at Phoenix. Brett Moffitt, the winner. Alan Cavana is there.
Yeah, he had to wait longer than he wanted to for this victory and battle with 2 teammates at the end. You have a 1-4 shot at a title in Phoenix. How does that sound?
It's pretty incredible. Such a way to turn this season around for our 23 team. All our partners that have been our local partners for so long. It's been a long time since I've gotten to victory lane in Iowa, so pretty incredible. They're back on the backstretch. Now I got a reason to go drink beer with them after the Xfinity race. So thanks everyone at GMS, Gallagher family. Got to apologize to the 21 for trying to block him, but we're racing hard for a championship spot, and that's what you got to do.
Yeah, tell us about that. Nothing about this was easy. You have to always race your teammates, and it came down to a race with the 21. You can see it here.
Yeah.
What happened on the backstretch?
A bad block by me. It's my fault. I mean, he got around me there in lap traffic when we caught 38, and then I just put it on the line to try to run him back down, and we got there, and I just tried to throw a block, and we're racing for everything right now. So I apologize to them and Zane, and I know that's not going to fix it, but hopefully they can win next week.
The season changes just like that. Brett Moffitt wins in Kansas, guys.
For more great NASCAR on Fox content, subscribe to our channel. It's somewhere right around here.